Hey, welcome to Smart Futures. You made it into the website. Great job following directions. The next thing you have to do is choose a profile picture. You're going to choose one of these little icons across the bar. You can even hit this arrow and it will show you more. You're going to click on one of those little pictures and hit save. And as soon as you do that, you're going to find yourself at a welcome screen. There is your name, there is your new little icon that you chose, and right underneath is the button you need to begin activity 1. You'll notice that the first activity is called My Interests. Thinking about your interests and what you like to do outside of school might start you thinking about what you want to be when you grow up. A lot of times, the things that we like to do are the things that lead us to the career that we choose or the job that we will do in the future. So we are going to click on Begin Activity 1 and jump in. Let me show you how the activities look. Every activity starts with a little video. It's only a couple minutes long, and you're going to watch it and pay attention. Most of the time, the information in the video will help you answer the questions or complete the activity that comes next. So I'm going to start this video, but I'm going to speed it ahead. When you jump in and do the activity, you're going to watch the whole video. So let me begin the video,
to know your interests?
pop it ahead. In this first activity, you will be answering a lot of favorite questions. It's kind of fun because it's all about you. So you'll notice the first one, which is your favorite color. I'm going to make my choice by clicking on my favorite color and hitting this button that says Next. Now this button down here might change in other activities. It might say Next or Continue. It might be an arrow. This button will tell you what's coming. If it says Next, you have more to do. If it says Save or Submit, then that might mean that you are finished with that activity. So I'm going to hit Next, and I'm going to continue through my favorite questions by choosing and hitting Next. Oh, favorite dessert is always a hard one. Next. Favorite animal. Favorite subject in school. Do I like math, reading and writing, science, history, recess, art? I think I'm going to pop up here to reading and writing. Ooh, favorite sport. Now, let me remind you, sometimes your most favorite thing might not be a choice. For example, my favorite sport is hockey, and it's not here. So I just have to look at these 6 choices and pick a favorite from them. I'm going to settle on soccer. That's my second favorite sport. Next. Ooh, favorite game? Definitely board games. Favorite drink? Smoothies. Oh, favorite season? I can't wait till summer comes. Oh, this is my favorite question. My favorite field trip. Do I like to go to a museum? Do I like to visit zoos? How about a carnival and ride rides? An aquarium with fish and sharks? Ooh, a theater to watch a play or watch a movie? Apple orchards are fun in the fall. I think I'm going to say my favorite field trip is to a theater. Now, look, our button has changed. It says Save, and when I hit it, it's going to show me my results. There are all my choices that I made. Now, I notice there is no button, but if I scroll down, there's that Next button. I'm going to click it and show you the last part of every activity. Every activity ends with gathering your thoughts, and it's an activity where most of the time you have to type in your response. So you can type it in, or you can use your little microphone to dictate your answer. These 2 questions are kind of simple, and I think these 2 questions are kind of fun because it gets you thinking about what you want to be when you grow up. In the first box, you're going to write, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you know, I think I'm going to write school counselor. And down here it says, what is it about this job that you like? Why do you want to be what you said in this top box. And you know, I wanted to be a school counselor so that I could help kids. I could help kids and listen to them and help them solve problems. After I'm finished with those two questions, I go down here to that button that says submit this time. And submit means I am finished with that activity. Look at this great congratulations I get. I get 2 cool badges that mean I have completed my first activity. Great job! I'm going to head back to my dashboard and see what is next. Now, next, your button will say Complete Activity 2. That's what you want to do next. You want to jump in and go to Activity 2. I've already started Activity 2. I watched my video and I did my activity and I learned about different community roles or jobs that are all around me where I live. This time, I wanted you to notice that the button changed. It doesn't say next. This time it's an arrow that says continue. I'm going to click on that and it's going to show me my results again. Remember how we saw all of our favorites in the first activity? This is that same page where it shows me everything I learned in this activity about community jobs. Continue again. Now, tricky part in Activity 2. There's the gathering your thoughts. We know that every activity ends this way. This one is a little tougher. This time, we have to know some of the people that are in our school community. Now, I'm at Round Town, so my answers are going to match the Round Town folks. But yours, you might put in your Hayshire people or your Stony Brook people. Watch how I fill this in, and then I will show you a little guide that you can use to help. It's going to ask you the question, what is the name of your principal? Now at Round Town, our principal's name is Doctor. So I'm going to scroll down to Doctor. His name is Dr. Miller. And I'm going to type in his name, Miller. Now I can do this 2 different ways. I can type in just his first initial, the beginning sound, or I can type in his whole name. You can also use your microphone to dictate, but sometimes names it doesn't really understand, so you might have to try a couple different things to get your names in the right places. I have the name of my principal, Dr. Miller. I'm going to click Next. What is the name of your teacher? This time you're going to have to think about the name of your teacher. Pick Mr. or Mrs. And I'm just going to put Zimmerman in here for today. Next. What is the name of your librarian? Well, here at Round Town, our librarian is Mrs. Dusick. Now I could write a D for her first initial or the sound, or I could write out her whole name, Mrs. Dusick. Next. Here is the trickiest part. You have to add 2 more jobs in your community and their names. Notice this first column. Here's where you put the job, and the second column is where you put their name. Now, in a minute, I will show you a table that I made you to make this job a little easier. But I'm going to fill it in. I'm going to use another job from Round Town. How about the art teacher? I enjoy going to art class. And I go to art class with Mrs. Patook. So I'm going to type her name just like that. So here is her job. She is our art teacher. And here is her name, Mrs. Patook. Now, I can put another specials teacher in this box, or I think I might pick another job I know at Round Town, and that is our custodian. Mr. Grove is our custodian at Round Town. So let me show you what I did here. I put 2 other jobs the art teacher and the custodian. And then on this side, I put their names. Mrs. Patook is my art teacher. Mr. Grove is my custodian. Our button changed again. There's that submit button. I'm going to submit to save my work. I'm going to check out my awesome badges that I earned. And I have completed activity 2. Now, let me show you a little table that we made you to help you fill in that last activity on lesson 2. Here's your gathering your thoughts, and here is a little chart you can use. If you're at Hayshire, here are the people that you can put into your gathering your thought questions. If you're from Round Town, if you're from Stony Brook, we have all of the people that you need listed on this chart. Principal, and then here is your principal's name. Teacher, now you have to fill in your teacher's name because you all have different teachers. Librarian, and then when it comes down to putting 2 more jobs in, you can use the gym teacher, the art teacher, the music teacher. You can think about the custodian like I did, or a lunch lady. So you may fill in 2 other jobs. Use this information to help you type in your answers. One more thing that I'm going to share with you, and then you are ready to start your Smart Futures activities. Sheet that we started with, this is the paper that you picked up at remote pickup, or you found it on my Schoology page. I want to show you one more piece of information that is at the bottom of this sheet, and that is what activities you need to complete. Kindergarten, you are going to do activity 1 and 2, just like I showed you, and then you are done. First and second graders, you need to go a little bit further. You're going to do activity 1 and 2, just like in my video, but then you need to continue and do activity 3 and 4. And third grade, you have kind of a funny set of activities. You are going to do activity 1 and 2, like I showed you in the video, but then you need to skip down to 5, complete it, and do 10 and complete it. Now, third grade, you may go back and complete as many activities as you would like, but you definitely have to do 1, 2, 5, and 10. Thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoy the activities in Smart Futures. I hope it makes you think about what you want to be when you grow up. You are going to learn about so many jobs and careers and what it takes to work in those jobs and to be a good part of your community. Thanks. Have a great day.